Hello and welcome to the Hoof GP. My name's Graham Parker and on this channel we look at cows and their hoof care, and today we've got a new toy. Well, it's actually a kind of new toy that's new again, but it's been changed. We had enough. You kind of get the picture. It's been modified, it's better. Anyway, let's get to work and see what this little puppy can do to cows' feet. So originally I was sent a couple of discs by Trimmer's Pal with my logo engraved on, and I was absolutely over the moon to receive them. I really was. And they'd listened to my kind of gripes with other discs in one of my other videos, so I was really excited to use them. They'd sent me two different discs. This one, kind of, which was the professional edition, and a herdsman one. The herdsman one was pretty much perfect for the farmer or dairyman who would be doing feet. My one, however, was good, but definitely not quite what I was looking for. So I told Ronan, the owner of Trimmer's Pal, and he has made some changes. He's made it slightly more aggressive, he's made the corner come out a little bit more, and he's made differences to the shapes of the slots. So I'm really looking forward to seeing if all of those differences add up to the perfect disc or not. One difference Ronan made to the disc that I didn't think he was going to do, and I'd never moaned about, was that this just goes straight on now. And we wash these discs every day, so the fact that we don't need to mess around with a little nut every time is handy. Although my grinder needs a bit of grease. So I'm just going to use this grinder on the back feet today. It does have very fresh, or perfectly fresh, brand new blades in it, so it will cut really well to begin with, but the proof of the disc will be in the trimming. The real test will be after we've done 30 or 40 cows to see how these blades are holding up, if they're still doing a good model, if we can still really shape the front of the foot with them or not. So without further ado, I'll shut up, trim some cows. Doesn't feel fantastic on the very first claw. Hopefully it'll improve on the next one. It's funny, the very first time you use this, sometimes the first couple of feet feel kind of weird. It's almost like the blades need to bed in or become aligned or something like that. And actually straight away on that second foot it's starting to feel a bit better already. Still not totally perfect, so hopefully it'll keep improving. So if you guys saw that we've actually bought a property with a house and some outbuildings and things, then you can actually hop along to my other YouTube channel, which is GP's Everything. I'll put the link in the description below this video, and you can follow our day-to-day life. And actually, we're renovating the house right now, so you can follow that there too. Actually, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Isn't it pretty? If all cows' feet were like that, I wouldn't have a job actually. Yeah, it's still pretty though. Cow number 2, foot number 3.
very clean.
Yes, it's feeling better every foot, to be honest. Rookie mistake. Contestant number 3, come on down.
Over the years, I've used probably nearly 20 different types of trimming wheels or trimming discs, and after 3 or 4 cows you get to know which ones you're gonna love, and I'm really starting to feel comfortable with this one. The only trouble is, it can take up to 30, 40 or even 50 cows to see whether or not the blades are gonna stand the test of time.
Not as pretty, but still a good foot.
At virtually all farms that we go to, we end up trimming quite a number of dew claws, but I don't always show it on the channel because it's not something that is fundamentally important to how well the cow walks. Trimming back overgrown dew claws is, however, really important. They attract a huge amount of dirt, and that in turn attracts digital dermatitis to infect the dew claws and cause the cow real pain and discomfort. Also, when they're overgrown, they're really apt to becoming injured. And again, that can lay the foundations for digital dermatitis to infect the dew claws, as you'll see later on in this video. As we trim this dew claw back, you're going to see what looks like spots of blood, and it is to an extent, but it's not fresh dripping blood, it's actually hemorrhaging or bruising, probably caused by this cow banging her dew claw when she's slipped, tripped or been pushed. The wind noise you can hear on the microphone isn't from the wind and the atmosphere around about us, it's actually coming out of the vents on the grinder. These grinders do a lot of work, and as a result they heat up rapidly, so the vents are there to cool it down.
So it's like 6:20 now, we've done just under 40 cows, the disc is going fantastically well. And this is the last cow behind us, so let's get her in, get her done and see what we think of the disc.
So when we come to doing this last cow, as soon as we lift the foot we can see that that right hand dew claw is really inflamed, sore, and she was actually walking really uncomfortably and actually in pain as she entered the chute. So first up we'll get her trimmed and then we'll get onto the dew claw.
The disc is cutting really smoothly now. Once the blade's bedded in, it's become smoother and smoother. I can definitely model with it a bit. I'd maybe like to model with it slightly more, but it is definitely an improvement. And it's definitely modelling much better and much more deeply than a standard trim tech blade does. And that is what was after. Clean this up. This has got dermatitis on it and that's why it's enlarged. So we just treat this problem with the dew claw in exactly the same way as we would treat it if it was on the foot itself. We're going to remove all of this loose horn from roundabout.
We need to treat this dermatitis in exactly the same way as we would if it was on the hoof. So we're going to
use Embryonic Magical Paste. And again, that is not tight in any way. It's literally just to hold the paste in position. Winner, chicken dinner. So from a trimmer's pal disc perspective, today has definitely been a success. I really like the new blade. To begin with, it was a little bit tinny and a little bit hard to use, but once those blades bedded in, it was awesome. I just wanted to mention as well, by the way, you guys don't maybe realise how much work Craig does. Craig's main job is to get the cows in, lift their feet and enter their details, but as soon as he's done that, he also starts trimming. He's actually a really competent trimmer, and my life would be a lot harder without him.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Guys, as always, thanks very much for watching. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already done it. Not enough of you have. Cheers, guys. Bye.